Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we're here with SDF Macross, episode 26. Why don't you give us a rundown of what happened last time?
Oh boy. Last time we had essentially the marriage of Melia and Max in the episode 25 Virgin Road. They have a fight, they kiss, they get married. That has an effect, certainly has an effect on the Centrati who see the wedding, it's being broadcasted, and they rebel. So now we have a situation where um, Britai, the commander of the 1,200 ship fleet that he has called for a ceasefire. Meantime, his boss is even more ticked off, and he was the one who ordered the all-out attack on Earth and on the Macross. But he didn't get what he wanted because Britai basically said, "You know what? I'm going to do my own thing." Um, so we don't know what's going to happen, except that perhaps they're going to try to get some kind of negotiation to ceasefire with the Macross. We'll see what happens there. So it was a very interesting episode, shall we say?
Well,
At least that's what I'm about to say, and
instead
nothing
of
more.
dwelling on shit past, I think
Yes.
the thing is that we see Fulmo was going to be sent over as an ambassador or negotiator or something. And I believe the implication is from the next time on that I can't remember her name, the female Centrati commander, like Britai's opposite,
Yeah.
and the pilot that
Mhm.
goes off on his own all the time. Like
Yeah.
they're going to oppose Britai's ceasefire.
We'll see what happens then.
Well, I mean that was shown on the next time on that they're
Mhm.
calling Britai angrily, and it doesn't seem like that pilot guy is one for negotiations when he's already shooting his own men.
And I'll always try to destroy the Macross and defeat it. And the one that actually has gotten close to actually doing it.
Yeah, and I don't know what the female captain is going to do. She's always seemed more level-headed,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It kind of felt like what's her name, Mila? Mila's one of her friends.
Well, it's one of her subordinates, yeah.
Right, right, but I mean, it seemed like they had a friendship thing going on too. I mean, I don't know. We've never seen Centrati. Well, no, the three guys, the three spies are obviously friends with one another. They got friend energy. Sorry, I was about to do that thing where you
Eh,
combine words together, and I was like, no, don't do that. They got friend energy.
well,
I did it anyway.
they, and they also convince others and try to join them, who ostensibly were also their friends.
Right. I'm just saying that I don't see whatever the female commander's name is. Look, even if I had it in front of me, the odds are I would not be able to read it, considering how Centrati names are. Even if she does go against the whole ceasefire thing, I just don't see her being like, kill the ship and my best friend too. Or, I mean, it could just be a matter of that we don't see her hanging out with anybody else. Like, this could be a Britai Fulmo situation, right? Where oddly, I don't consider Fulmo to be Britai's friend, even though they're in the exact same scenario as Mila and her commander. So this
No,
could
it
actually
clearly is.
just be something weird in my own mentality, where I'm like two women together, they must be friends. Fulmo, he's just a lackey. He's like the mayor's civic. I know I didn't say that word right at all, but I'm just gonna keep going with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So again, maybe just an element in my brain not kicking in right. It just seemed like that for one way and not for the other. You have any other thoughts heading into this episode?
And then I really want to head into this episode and try to cleanse my mind of what happened in the last episode.
That's why we didn't talk about it. We
Mhm.
we went over it as a matter of recap, and that is it. All right. Well, I say we go ahead and get into it. But before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure. It's all to support the channel, just a little bit extra. It doesn't feel like it would have cost them all that much to recolor his jet or his Valkyrie there in the opening.
To make it the Skull Squadron colors, yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just put a skull on it. Just black and a skull.
Yeah.
You know, if I was in the art department, I would be like, well, what if we just color shift down, right? It would make the whole scene darker, but it would make the reds into blacks. Or what if we monochrome the whole scene? Obviously, I'm not an artist. We're on episode 26, right? So, final stretch.
Pretty much. Let me see. Yeah,
All
is that we? Yeah, 36. So we only have 10 episodes left.
all plot lines have to be resolved here. Well,
Mm.
all plot lines for Macross have to be. I mean, SDF Macross. What's next? Is it Macross 7?
Well, depends. There's. Do you remember Love?
Well, no. I
Then
mean,
there is.
the non-movie, non-30-minute music video. What's the next series after this?
The next series is Macross 7.
Okay.
Although Macross Plus has an OVA, so I guess it doesn't really count as a series.
マックスとミリアの確執は2人の結婚によって
See, I've got this whole list.
そしてその事態
And
は
we're moving along so fast that I don't think the commenters have a chance to tell us, hey, don't forget about. The one thing I really hate about this old Macross art is that there's all these artifacts in the animation that go floating by like little white lines. It makes me think, oh shit, is there something on my screen? And then no, it vanishes in the next.
差しで勝負つけようって気かな。バカね、なんでそんなことする必要あんのよ。だってよく漫画なんかにあるじゃない。バカね。
Oh, Shami.
Shouldn't it be manga? Happens in manga all the time?
敵からの通信です。停戦したいと。
何？
スピーカーに切り替えますか？
接近する。攻撃の意思はない。機関に停戦を求める。
I appreciate that you're broadcasting both vocally and in Morse code, if the background noise is to be believed. Oh, okay. This makes more sense.
何しやがるんだ。交渉の邪魔だ。余計な真似をせずにおとなしく見てる。俺たちは勝てる。なぜ停戦なんか必要があるんだ。ここで停戦しなければ我々の艦隊は内部崩壊する。バカね。そう思う。
Well, I mean, obviously his solution is we'll just shoot all the ships that refuse orders.
Which is what they did right now, basically.
Well, no, I mean, well, yeah, I guess technically. Although technically, I feel like those guys thought that they were following orders and they just got shot in the back for no reason.
彼らにとっては予想以上のカルチャーショックだったのかもしれん。
For all you people who play Civilization 6 for the culture victory, Macross.
隊長、敵のポットを
It's a Gundam!
妙な気持ちですね。
全くだ。どんなやつが乗ってるのかな。
FOMO. You literally already showed it. It's FOMO. Because technically it's FOMO with a Myclone, right? Nope.
こりゃ、何やっとる。私は一人では降りられんのだぞ。
あ、失礼しました。ついゆっかり。
どうもマイクロンの体というものは頼りなくていかんな。こんな風に見えるものなのか。
Yes, I would not be trusting a Zentradi soldier to carry me anywhere. I'd be the first victim of being crushed by my own loan.
ご苦労様です。私は統合軍戦略宇宙軍大佐マイストロフであります。
はて、
I guess I jumped the gun on my stuff. I really thought we were having like a insurrection coming.
ゼントラー D ゼム1級記録参謀エキセドルであります。
記録参謀ですか。
いかにも。
では早速ご案内いたします。エキセドル記録参謀、あちらの方はここでお待ち願いますから。
お前はここで待っておれ。
What?
彼には食事でも出して艦隊。
Can't hear you down there.
Yes, sir.
食事を出して艦隊しろったって。一体どのくらい来んだよ。知らねえよ。とにかくコンテナでも持ってきて座ってもらおうぜ。
Oh, they're trying to be a good host.
I would just thought if Maestroff was going to do the whole insurrection route, he would have shown up with a bunch of soldiers there, gunned down Fulmo on site.
あれは何か
Yeah.
電気製品を売るところです。
例のお金とかいうやつで商売とやらをするんですな。
よくご存知で。
Cool, we've already taught them capitalism.
あれは一体何ですかな。
Oh,
えらい衝
marketing.
撃を受けたが。
Don't look down there, Fulmo.
あれは
We already know what's going on with you
説明を
people.
後ほど。
軍事機密というわけですな。なるほど、なるほど。あの透けて見えるような
exactly that.
は一体。
いや、あれも軍機であります。
He's like, I gotta explain Linger underwear to this guy. Jeez.
わかった。すぐ行く。
To be fair, he is wearing a
敵艦
robe.
の動きは
We have no idea what's going on underneath.
現状を維持。クローディア君。
はい。
あとを頼む。あれが敵対行動に移るようなら撃て。
イエスさん。
I always find it confusing what they decide to do in English and what they don't. If they move, shoot them. Yes, sir. We all understand yes, sir, then.
Oh, they gave him a uniform.
これはうまい。
それではおかわりを。
ほうほうほう、それはそれは。
関係者はまだ揃わんのか。何しろ彼らは招集をかけた際、戦闘任務についておりましたので。
I guess Mitchell Vance is being convinced by what's going on.
ミリア一級空士長。
これはエキセドル記録参謀閣下。
この間の結婚騒ぎには恐れ入った。
このような結果になるとは。
I guess it's weird that the way that they're playing this out versus the way that they're reacting.
ほう、これがつがいの片割れの男。
Because the way that I'm gonna talk over this, I don't fucking care. The way that Britai reacted is like I'm doing this to make sure that the fleet doesn't tear itself apart, which would imply that maybe he's a bit angry about this, and he's not doing it for the perspective of, you know, let's come together as a culture. But the way that Fulmo here is acting is like, I'm kind of happy this is all happening. You know, he's not acting like I'm doing this because our people are tearing themselves apart. But then again, it does feel like we're pulling this from a whole comedy angle.
さて、これでプロトカルチャーショックの死亡者が揃ったようだな。
これはそのあれでありまして。
であれでありますから。
安心しろ。お前たちをどうこうするつもりはない。
Until you get back home, that is. In which case, you'll be flayed alive.
Yeah. And he's Lord Exodal to them, not just, you know.
I think they're doing the same thing that they do in, like, Legend of the Galactic Heroes. All the Admiralty is high-ranked nobility.
我々にこれまでのことをなさしめる要因となったシャオパイロンなる超能力者と心理攻撃の中核となった女だ。
シャオパイロン。ほら、映画の本物の超能力と受け取ったようです。大変な誤解を生んだものだな。しかし心理攻撃とは。心理攻撃の中核などという人物は思い当たらんのですが、 もう少し明確に言っていただけますか。
Literally the only musician you have constantly blasting out
やは
songs.
りプロトカルチャー。
おい、こりゃ、ひょっとして、あれか。
これ、キューン、キューン、キューン、キューン。私の彼は、
やっぱりリメ
キラリ光って急降下。
This is embarrassing.
It's the very first Centrati idol.
Yeah.
いやはや、なんとも歌にそんな効果があるとは意外でしたな。すぐ手配しよう。
Need to get a copy of him singing and just replace it with all versions of Minmei's song.
And Kaifu.
私たちどういう用でこういう場所に呼ばれたんでしょうか。
Sorry, Minmei, did you join Starfleet? What's going on with your shirt?
私はこのことをインカイフン君、ここは交渉の席だ。君の演説を聞くためにあるのではない。それからここで見聞きすることは他言無用。よろしいな。
はい。あなたの望んでたことが実現できるかもしれないのよ。協力しましょう。
Nope, now he wants to fight somebody.
Yeah, he's back to being a jackass. Well, he was only briefly not a jackass, basically.
Good, Global. Let's give everybody cancer. That'll help.
このままゼントラーディと交渉が持てるようになればよい。
Yeah, well, let's just get Kaifun out of the room. Like, he doesn't even need to be here.
Yeah.
I guess technically
Yeah,
they
but-
said he's the guy from the movie, so...
Yeah.
Back on Earth, at the Grand Cannon. Which, to remind you, everybody lives inside the barrel, which can't be great when you fire it.
どうだ、慣れたかな、早瀬隊員。
はい。マクロスがゼントラーディ艦隊と停戦協定を結んだそうですが、
そうらしいな。
これを維持できればグランドキャノンを使わずに済むのではないでしょうか。
それはおそらくありえん。マクロスが停戦協定を結んだのはここに来ている一部の艦隊とだけという報告だ。
Well, no shit.
最終的には使うことになろう。
He's basically saying,
センターコアに
we're not in a ceasefire with all the imaginary ships we can't see.
But remember, she reported them. Now they believe her. But I think they believe her now because it's more convenient for them to justify keeping the strategy. You
Look,
know?
if they're gonna pull the stupid card I'd expect them to play is that the Macross is compromised. We have to take it out too.
超能力を持つ戦闘員がか。
私に超能力などはない。
何。
正直に申し上げましょう。いずれわかることですからな。我々は機関の言う超能力は持ってはおりません。
ではあの男の。
あれは我々の映画という娯楽です。
しかし、マクロスのエネルギー障壁や破壊波は。
バリアーとその爆発のことですかな。あれは純粋に技術的なものです。
And we literally do not know how it works. Our scientist told us he has no fucking
あの
idea.
歌の力まで違うとは言われますまいな。
歌の力。
閣下、あれは本物です。我々は歌の力に感銘したのです。
古にプロトカルチャーと出会った者は歌の、つまり文化に目覚めて戦いの意志を衰えさせ、そして滅んだのだ。
今何と言われた。
我々ゼントラーディ人にとって戦いは命であ
I
る。
mean, to be fair, we know
戦
that's
う
the
こと
thing,
によ
though.
り歴史が積み重ねられてきた。しかし今また文化というものに触れた我が兵士たちはカルチャーショックで戦闘を拒否し始めたのです。機関艦隊総司令ゴドルザー閣下は先人の鉄を
And we actually do technically have superpowers if you think about it.
だが
Remember, Sarah could float rocks
機関艦隊は直接
and fly with things.
地球の文化を消し去るためにな。
But she's not here, so.
艦隊か。君たちの方
Yeah,
にあった
she's either
艦隊だな。
out in space or in the past. I'm leaning on in the past.
停戦などしてどうするつもりだ。
この艦隊の現状でマクロスと戦えると思うのか。
まあいい。機関艦隊が到着すれば決着はつく。
機関艦隊もしやラブナミズ貴様。
すべてオドルザー閣下に報告した。そして閣下は機関艦隊の移動を決定されたのだ。
Looks like she cares a lot less than I expected her to.
地球と共に我々は消去される。
バカな。なぜだ。
プロトカルチャーの文化に汚染されたからだ。
何ですと。
That's right, you fool. You killed us all.
はは。すると我が艦隊はわかりました。マクロスだけでも地球を脱出しませんかな。
マクロスに地球を見捨てろと。
さよう。
それは受け入れられん。マクロスは地球統合軍に所属する戦艦である以上。
いや、当然の返答ですな。ならば我が艦隊の脱出が難しい以上、共通の敵に立ち向かうことになりますな。
Ourselves.
機関艦隊がこの星系に向かったとの情報が今入りましたわい。
機関艦隊が
479万122隻の戦闘艦。
Also, how did we connect our phone system to the Zentradi ship?
Radio. I mean, yeah, no, no, it's people think, oh, no, you literally call
No,
the
look,
landline.
they communicated over radio just at the beginning of the episode, and it was like a mix of static and Morse code and broken vocal. That was like a perfect phone call. That's why I'm very confused.
マックス、お前と一緒にそれも戦の中で死ねるなんて最高だ。
Well, we decided to give you agency this episode, I guess.
最後ではない。
何？
マクロスはたった一隻で我々と戦ってきたではないか。勝つ保証はないが戦い方はある。
I mean, you've literally been avoiding shooting the Macross directly for a long time.
True, but the fact that the man apparently has impressed the fact that they keep fighting.
Also, it's not helpful that we have this giant shield that'll explode and take out all of our allied ships if you decide to fight next to us. I'm sorry, did we make a new bridge?
No, this is in.
Okay,
Grand
yeah,
Canyon.
sorry. I saw. Wait, what? Is it? When did we get into space?
Those are screens of what they're seeing in space. Come on, man. Keep up. Jesus.
I'm sorry,
Christ.
the show went so stupid last episode that I've been messed up the whole episode.
マクロスにはもうしばらく敵の目を引きつける役目を果たしてもらわねばならん。
そんな。
かわいそうだが致し方あるまい。
お父様、お願いがあります。
なんだね。
私をマクロスに送り返してください。
何を言い出すかと思えば。
仲間のところへ行きたいんです。一緒に戦ってきた。お父様ならできるはずです。
そんなに行きたいか。
はい。では。
行かせはせん。
お父様。
行かせはせん。確実に死ぬと分かっているところに可愛い一人娘を。
I mean, see this coming, given that he sent her that note before about getting away from them.
いいか、私は人の親でもあるのだ。映像に入れてでも引き止めてみせる。
Don't leave the scene, just walk behind him. Animators won't know what to do.
私はおそらくボドルザー閣下は我が艦隊をも消去するつもりでいるはずだ。もはや道は一つ。お前と同じ道を進むしかないようだな。
ラブラミズ。無駄死にはするなよ。
貴様もな、ブリタイ。
Yeah, what's the crazy pilot gonna do, though?
俺は抜けるぜ。勝つあてもね。それもあのマクロスを助けるなんてよ。
よかろう。最初から当てにはしておらん。
ああ、そうかよ。
Such a teenage girl, Britai.
Yeah.
I didn't want your help anyway.
ガムジなんだいいんですか当たり前だ行くぞ
I like the fact that they actually have kept the fact that his ship doesn't have its front end. They never, make the mistake of putting the front end. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they can't fix anything.
Talk about the hole that the Daedalus just made. Still on the ship.
Well, I mean, I've been commenting about how Max flew through the screen so long ago. Now they had to make another screen. What the fuck, man?
なるほど。つまり蛇の頭を潰すのか。
それだけでも重戦闘艦が2000隻を越しますがな。480万を相手に地球と1000隻でやってみますかな。
エキセドル記録さんも。
プロトカルチャーに毒された我が艦隊の総意がこうなってしもうた。民名さん、あなたの歌で我々は根底から変えられてしまいましたわい。
私。
もはや避けることのできぬ機関艦隊との戦いは。
I mean, just broadcasters singing constantly during the fight, too.
再びあなたの歌を聴いて感動することができなくなるかもしれん。民名さん、今ここで歌って聴かせてはもらえませんかな。
はい。
I guess it would really suck to be like the one guy in the room who's gotten kind of bored of Min-Mei songs. Oh, she's doing My Boyfriend's a Pilot again. I hear that on repeat every time I turn on the radio. Min-Mei is the Nickelback of her day.
Or Coldplay.
Yeah, I don't know. I never had that problem with Coldplay.
Neither did I.
The thing is that most people only hate Nickelback because Nickelback songs got so popular that they were on repeat constantly.
Which is not their fault.
Yeah, it's just the weird duality of being so popular that you're hated. Because I can see it if Min-Mei had like a bigger music selection, right?
Yeah.
But this is like her first fucking song that we're doing. It's what we do most of the time.
Default 反応多数。
私は行くぞ。
デフォルトと思われる重力異常と発光現象を多数確認。反応増大しつつあり。
Yeah, are we still gonna fire the massive cannon at a 4.8 million size fleet? That's got to be spread out farther than you can hit.
反応強すぎて計測できません。デフォルト反応計測限界を突破。
おお、機関艦隊が。
I think it's more poignant that they've like defolded like right in orbit. Like they're closer to Earth than Macross is.
True, but not at the surface, I suppose.
Well, they don't have to be.
I mean, it does give the sense of scale that most sci-fi, except for, you know, blank. Oh man, I'm blanking on the one that I wanted to say. You guys have watched it already.
I'm sorry, which one did we watch already? I was focusing on the
Battle of it's the
if it's
the
Battle
one
of the Stars, we have not.
No. I'm talking about the character who's the main character is a Chinese. He fights for the Republic against the Empire. And
Oh,
there's these
Legend
huge
of the
battles.
Galactic Heroes, Dino Thieves.
The Legend of the characters, yeah.
Yeah,
That one also has
Wang.
gigantic fleet.
Wang. Sorry. I've also been watching a lot of Taskmaster, I think season 17, which has a guy named Yang in it, or Wang in it, so I'm thrown off. Because I think his name was either Wang or Yang. But no, my point was more so about their proximity to Earth, because if their point is to destroy the Macross and Earth, they could just destroy the Earth right now. Like, There's literally nothing we could do to stop them. Possibility
Yep.
exists that the Grand Cannon could fire up and destroy a bunch of ships. Wouldn't destroy everything, because obviously it can only fire one way. And
Yeah.
the Macross surely is not going to fire its main cannon towards the Earth.
Yeah.
So, literally, they're in the best position to destroy everything all at once.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so I don't see how we win.
We're gonna fight anyway.
Well, sure, but we also saw at the end of the next time on that Hikaru is down there with Misa on the planet side, so they've kind of given away that we will win. I mean, obviously, we have so many more seasons to go. It would have been amazing. It would have been amazing if they went all in. We just lost to the Earth the next episode. And what's on the Macross is all that's left of humanity has to repopulate. Would have been great, but seems pretty likely we're gonna win, and I have no fucking idea how. Not unless Golg has been like a secret double agent the whole time. Well, we know he's been watching the transmission, so
Yeah.
unless he's like sent the main fleet, destroy them all. Haha. I mean, I don't know. Literally, I have no idea how he can both pull a destroy them all and a don't destroy them at the same time. I have no idea how
Yes,
they.
we're
Again, I just can't. I cannot. Look, obviously, I went dumb today. Like, okay, for that one scene where I thought they were on the Macross with like a new bridge and everything, I thought I saw Global. I thought I saw Global like reading a book or a pamphlet or something in the middle of the thing. So my brain instantly said, "Oh, they're on the Macross." So those aren't screens; those are windows. And then you point out Misa is walking up the stairway, and it's like, okay, yeah, that doesn't add up in my head anymore.
yeah.
But I'm still imagining those are windows because I thought they were windows before. There's no way to win.
I will say that UN has a predilection for gigantic screens for some reason.
And for some reason, we can't operate all of them at the same time. Like, we don't have a good power system. Well, I mean, Claudia comes up on a screen, right? Claudia's, there's a bunch of people, like, folding in. Burnt, the screen turns off. And only when that screen turns off, the other screen turns on to show us all the stuff. We don't have
Yeah, I
enough
think that's
power in the room to operate both giant screens at the same time.
yeah, I think that's more of a animation limitation, basically.
I don't know why. The folding one that shows all the ships was a still image. Like, it would have just been as easy to animate as all the background people who aren't moving. Okay, I don't know. I don't know, man. This should be an easy win for the Zentradi. I have no idea. Like, I don't know what Britai hails them and has a conversation, but why? Why would they like accept the hail? At this point, Golgobin should have been like, go in there, destroy everybody, do not accept radio transmissions. Don't watch any radio transmissions that aren't from our ships. I don't know. There should be a heavy, what do you call it? Like a contamination warning thing. If you know that you're going to send ships in and that they're going to be contaminated if they like talk to anybody or watch any radio broadcasts or like TV broadcasts or whatever, you tell them don't. Turn that shit off. All you need is your targeting computer and your laser banks or whatever the hell we're using here. Just destroy everything, come back, and tell me anybody who disobeyed that order because I'll head them on a firing line. It's just the logical way. I don't know how else you handle literal culture contamination. I'm not thinking about this from the Earth side because obviously that's the default side. I'm trying to think about this if I was a Zentradi commander and I'm trying to just do my job. What do? You turn off all communications. Well, I think the problem here is that we're working in an anime, and in the anime, shit just pops up. Like, we have no control over our computers. Somebody radios you, boom, their face is in your face, and you're talking to them. There's no, okay, accept that communication, or, there's no back and forth.
I guess so. Well, when the Centrati were radioing, one of the bridge bunnies says, "Oh, they're radioing," and it's like, "Okay, pull it up," right? As opposed to just boom.
Well, yeah, that's from the other side. We don't need that point of view. On the like Britai side, when he gets yelled at by somebody, boom, they just fucking appear. Also, we already know that the Centrati have like an overwhelming signal to force you to accept it.
Yeah.
So that works doubly against the Centrati. Like, what happens when your command ship gets overtaken by this proto-culture shit, and then suddenly your commander's blasting you with contamination, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, reroute that Mid-May song into our surrender/retreat signal, and blast it at all our ship's crews. Worst scenario. You're in the worst scenario if you're a Centrati loyalist.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm guessing you have no other final thoughts?
I want the next episode to speak for itself, basically.
Well, I mean, we are in the end game. Everything from this point forward has to be monumentally impactful. There cannot be any more filler, any more stupid shit. If we're going to have any more animation budget, it has to be here from here on out. Well, I say that. Unless we're pulling a Nadia, in which case it's from the last 5 episodes out. Or the last 2 or 3, actually. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want things to make sense again. Ever since that wedding, everything has been weird. Alright. Well, I think that is it for us today. I am Theta. This is Lessons. We've been Stone-Faced Reactions. We will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?